The endless expanse of space stretched far and wide, cold and unfeeling. But even in the vast emptiness, there were stories, some told, some waiting to be revealed. And at this moment, one of the most dangerous secrets in the galaxy was about to come to light. For centuries, the galaxy had considered Earth nothing more than a small, insignificant world, lost among the stars. Its people were primitive, and their fleet was thought to be no match for the advanced empires of the galaxy. But beneath the surface of this peaceful blue planet, hidden far from prying eyes, Earth had been preparing for something far greater than anyone could have imagined. The camera pans across the barren surface of Jupiter, its swirling storms and dark shadows casting an eerie glow. Few creatures dared to venture this far into the solar system, and even fewer understood the importance of what lay hidden in the depths. Amongst the gas giants' clouds, tucked into the vastness of space, was Earth's most guarded secret, a fleet of star destroyers unlike any the galaxy had ever seen. Massive ships cloaked in darkness, their hulls shimmering with the energy of unknown technologies, silently waited, ready to defy the expectations of the entire galaxy. The camera zooms in, the tension palpable as a series of beeping sounds echo through the empty space. The fleet, equipped with the most advanced cloaking technology, had been concealed for years, waiting for the moment when they would be needed. The ship's weapons systems hum quietly, each one armed and ready to unleash devastating firepower. And now, that moment was almost here. The vast eye-controlled fleet of the Galactic Council, composed of alien ships that were thought to be the most powerful in the universe, was moving toward Earth. Unaware of the hidden might lying just beyond Jupiter's moon, they approached, their sensors focused on the small, seemingly defenseless planet below. The Council had decided that it was time to expand their empire. Earth was ripe for conquest. The humans were weak, they believed, no match for the well-trained, technologically superior alien forces. But they were wrong. Earth's fleet was not just another group of warships. It was a force like no other. Hidden deep in the shadows of Jupiter, the fleet was prepared for this very moment. No one, not even the most advanced civilizations, knew what was waiting for them. The technology Earth had developed was far beyond anything the Galactic Council could have imagined, and it was time to show them what humanity was capable of. As the massive alien fleet approached Earth's orbit, the tension began to mount. Every second felt like an eternity, the quiet of space broken only by the soft hum of energy as Earth's fleet came to life. The countdown had begun. The first shot would be fired, and it would change everything. The aliens, confidently preparing for their conquest, had no idea what was about to happen. They were too focused on their mission to notice the growing threat in the darkness of space. But as Earth's fleet emerged from its hiding place, a chill ran through the alien commanders. They were no longer the hunters. They were the prey. The Earth fleet's first move was strategic. As the cloaking devices flickered off, revealing the massive ships to the galaxy for the first time, the entire universe would watch in awe. These were no ordinary warships. They were sleek, advanced, and bristling with high-tech weapons. In mere moments, Earth's fleet began to move into position, their energy shields flaring to life as they prepared for battle. The first shots were fired in a brilliant flash of light, the energy weapons of Earth's fleet hitting their alien targets with devastating force. The alien fleet, caught off guard, staggered. It was the first taste of Earth's strength, and it was unlike anything the galaxy had ever experienced. But the aliens didn't back down. The Galactic Council, led by a ruthless AI, had been planning for this day. They responded with overwhelming force, bringing forth more ships from the far reaches of the galaxy. They had no idea that Earth's fleet, though smaller in number, was far more powerful than anything they had ever encountered. The battle had begun. Earth's forces, once thought to be powerless, now stood ready to defend their planet. And as the enemy advanced, the humans prepared to strike back, not just for survival, but to prove a point, to show the galaxy that Earth was no longer a defenseless world. As the battle raged, the suspense only grew. Each moment was filled with tension, the sound of laser fire and explosions echoing through the vacuum of space. But it wasn't just about the weapons. It was about what this battle represented. Earth's fleet was fighting not just for survival, but for a place in the galaxy, for a chance to show the alien empires that humanity was a force to be reckoned with. In the next few moments, everything would change. The galaxy would never see Earth as a weak, defenseless planet again. The coming conflict would not just decide the fate of Earth, it would alter the balance of power in the entire galaxy. The countdown continued. Every second brought them closer to the moment when the war would begin in earnest. And with it, the realization hit. Earth's secret was out, and there was no going back. The galaxy would watch in awe as Earth unveiled its might. The first shot had been fired. The galaxy had been warned. But the battle was only beginning. The moment Earth's fleet reveals itself, the vastness of the ships is staggering. In the dark void of space, where nothing but stars and silence exist, Earth's fleet breaks through the stillness like a storm. The first ship that emerges is a behemoth, massive and sleek, its hull gleaming with the light of distant stars. As the others follow suit, they form a perfect line, an unbreakable wall of technological power. The energy weapons along their surfaces pulse with life, ready to unleash destruction upon anything that dares challenge them. Each ship is unique, different in design but united in purpose. Some are cloaked, hidden from view, while others shimmer with visible energy, their weapons charged and ready for battle. The scale of these ships is incomprehensible. Their advanced technology, so far beyond anything the aliens have seen, makes their own ships look like ancient relics. The sight is enough to take anyone's breath away. From the alien side, panic begins to spread. The commanders who were certain they would have an easy victory over Earth are now confronted with a nightmare. The ships they once saw as nothing more than a blip on the radar have turned into a massive, intimidating force. The shock is palpable. These ships are not only far more powerful than they had ever anticipated, but they are also beautifully designed, sharp, sleek, and intimidating. The very presence of the Earth fleet sends a clear message. Humanity is not to be underestimated. As the fleet continues to emerge from the shadows of Jupiter, the tension grows. The alien forces begin to regroup, trying to process the situation. They had believed Earth to be a weak and primitive planet, no match for their advanced technologies. But now, faced with a fleet that is clearly more powerful than their own, the commanders are left scrambling for a solution. The battle begins. Earth's fleet opens fire, its weapons launching massive energy blasts that rip through the empty space between the two forces. The first shot strikes an alien ship with such force that it shatters like glass. The alien vessel is torn apart, disintegrating into thousands of pieces as the shockwave ripples outward. The alien commanders watch in stunned silence, unable to comprehend what just happened. Their fleet is unprepared for this kind of assault. The energy from the blast briefly lights up the darkness of space, illuminating the conflict as the other ships of Earth's fleet fire in rapid succession. Each shot is like a statement, a declaration of power. The humans are no longer the underdogs. They are the ones calling the shots now. But just as it seems like the tide is turning in Earth's favor, the aliens retaliate. From hidden stations scattered across the galaxy, a second fleet of alien warships emerges. These ships are larger, more numerous, and brimming with advanced weaponry. The aliens are not backing down. They may have underestimated Earth at first, but now they are showing their true strength. The number of ships coming from the alien fleet is overwhelming. For a brief moment, it seems as though Earth's fleet might be outmatched. Despite being outnumbered, Earth's fleet does not falter. Each ship moves with precision, engaging the enemy with a level of coordination that is unmatched. The advanced technology aboard each ship proves to be a game-changer. Cloaking devices activate, rendering Earth's ships invisible to the naked eye. As the aliens continue to launch attacks, they are met with an empty void, unsure of where the enemy is hiding. The human fleet strikes with precision, appearing from the shadows when the aliens least expect it. One by one, the alien ships begin to fall. Massive explosions light up the dark expanse of space as Earth's energy weapons tear through the alien fleet. The force behind each blast is so powerful that it sends shockwaves through the vacuum of space, making the very fabric of reality seem to tremble. But the battle is not one-sided. The alien ships retaliate with their own barrage of weaponry. Their weapons, though not as advanced as Earth's, are still formidable. Energy beams streak across the void, colliding with Earth's shields, causing them to flare up in a burst of light. Despite the onslaught, Earth's ships hold firm, their shields absorbing the blows with a strength that surprises the alien commanders. The aliens continue to press the attack, launching waves of smaller ships to try and overwhelm the Earth fleet. But Earth's ships remain steadfast, using their superior tactics and advanced technology to outmaneuver the enemy. The battle becomes a deadly dance, with Earth's fleet shifting between offense and defense with each passing moment. The aliens may have more numbers, but the humans have something that they don't: technology that gives them the upper hand. The tension in space is palpable. Every moment, every shot could change the course of the battle. The silence of space is broken only by the hum of weapons charging and the roar of energy blasts colliding with shields and hulls. The alien commanders, who once thought they would conquer Earth without effort, are now watching their fleet slowly crumble under the onslaught of humanity's might. In the middle of the chaos, a new realization dawns on the alien forces. Earth is not just defending itself, it is fighting back with everything it has. This is not a desperate defense against certain annihilation. It is an assertion of power. Earth has more to offer than anyone ever expected, and the galaxy is about to learn just how dangerous humanity can be. As the battle intensifies, the tension continues to build. Each shot fired from Earth's fleet is a reminder that they are no longer the weak, defenseless species the galaxy once thought them to be. The war is no longer about survival. It's about proving a point. Humanity's secret has been unveiled, and the galaxy will never be the same again. The battle is far from over, but one thing is clear: humanity has shown its strength. The aliens may have the numbers, but Earth has something they can't defeat: a force of will and technology unlike anything the galaxy has ever seen. As the massive fleets of Earth and the aliens collide in the vacuum of space, the battle escalates into chaos. The sleek, powerful ships of Earth weave through the vast expanse, dodging enemy fire with incredible agility. The air crackles with tension as both sides unleash their most advanced weapons. A stream of energy blasts cuts through the darkness, lighting up the battlefield with flashes of bright, deadly light. The human fleet moves as one, with precision and coordination that sends shivers down the spines of the alien commanders. Earth's ships make use of their cloaking devices, slipping in and out of visibility as they navigate through asteroid fields and debris left in the wake of the battle. Each ship's advanced cloaking system allows them to become invisible to enemy scanners, making it nearly impossible for the aliens to track their movements. In the blink of an eye, Earth's fleet disappears and reappears, taking the alien forces by surprise with every strike. The alien fleet retaliates fiercely, launching waves of smaller fighters that swarm around the Earth ships. Their weapons tear through space, lighting up the darkness with devastating explosions. But Earth's fleet is not without its countermeasures. Eye-controlled drones, designed for speed and efficiency, race into the fray, engaging in combat alongside the human ships. These drones are fast, and their advanced algorithms allow them to anticipate enemy moves, making them incredibly effective in battle. The drones zip around alien ships, weaving through enemy fire with ease, and then strike. Small but deadly, they swarm the larger alien warships, attaching themselves to the hulls with magnetic precision. Once in place, the drones deploy tiny explosive charges that quickly penetrate the alien vessel's defenses. The explosions are deafening, sending alien warships into a spiral of destruction. But this is just the beginning. As the battle rages on, robots descend from Earth's ships, swarming over the alien warships with precision. They are designed for infiltration and sabotage, and their purpose is simple: to cripple the enemy from within. These robots move with cold efficiency, crawling across the alien ship's surfaces, cutting through walls and defenses, and planting devastating charges. The aliens are caught off guard as their most advanced ships begin to fail, disabled from the inside out by the very machines they thought would give them victory. Despite their technological superiority, Earth's fleet is still the underdog in this battle. The alien forces have the numbers and resources that Earth could only dream of. The alien warships are massive, their fleet seemingly endless. For every alien ship that falls, 2 more take its place. It seems as though the odds are stacked against humanity. And at times, the future of Earth seems uncertain. But in the face of overwhelming odds, the human fleet stands strong. The determination of Earth's soldiers is unyielding. They fight not only for survival, but for something more: the future of their planet, their families, and their homes. The human spirit, unbroken, relentless, and proud, drives them to fight back. Every blast, every maneuver, every drone strike is done with purpose. They will not go down without a fight. At the heart of this human resolve stands Captain Bonner, the commander of Earth's fleet. He's a man hardened by years of battle, but even he is shaken by the sheer ferocity of the alien assault. His face is etched with the weight of responsibility as he barks orders, guiding his fleet through the chaos. He knows that the fate of Earth rests on his shoulders. The odds may be against them, but he refuses to let his crew falter. His voice crackles through the comms, giving orders with unflinching clarity. As the battle rages on, a sudden explosion rocks the command center of Bonner's flagship. The lights flicker, and the ship shakes violently. The crew scrambles to keep the ship intact, but the damage is done. Among the fallen is Bonner's close friend and fellow soldier, Sergeant Miller. The blast came without warning, and Miller was caught in the heart of it. Bonner can hardly believe it. His best friend, his right hand in the fight, is gone in an instant. The loss is devastating. Miller had been by Bonner's side through countless battles, and his death hits harder than any weapon ever could. Bonner stands in silence, his heart heavy with grief. For a moment, the weight of the loss threatens to overwhelm him. But then something inside him snaps. The pain, the anger, the helplessness, it all fuels him. Bonner knows he can't let Miller's sacrifice be in vain. He has to fight. For Miller, for Earth, and for every soldier who's fighting beside him. The loss of Miller becomes a rallying point for the entire fleet. As word spreads of his death, the crew's determination intensifies. Bonner's resolve hardens, and with it, the resolve of every soldier under his command. They fight not just for victory, but to honor their fallen comrade. Every shot fired, every maneuver made, is in Miller's memory. His sacrifice is etched in the hearts of every soldier. The fight has become personal, and now there is no turning back. The battle enters a new phase as Earth's fleet presses the attack with renewed vigor. The alien forces are not prepared for the fury that now surges through humanity's ranks. The humans may have started as the underdogs, but now, with each passing minute, they're proving that they are a force to be reckoned with. The alien commanders, once so confident in their victory, now find themselves struggling to maintain control. The humans are no longer just defending their world. They're fighting back with everything they've got. The sight of the human fleet fighting with such intensity and purpose sends shockwaves through the alien ranks. They are beginning to realize that they've made a grave mistake in underestimating Earth. The humans are relentless, driven by the need to protect their world and avenge their fallen. The alien fleet, despite its superior numbers, is being pushed to the brink. The battle is far from over, but the humans have proven one thing: they will not go down without a fight. And as long as Captain Bonner and his crew draw breath, They will continue to push forward, driven by the memory of their fallen comrade and the determination to see Earth survive. As the battle rages on in the far reaches of space, the stakes grow higher. The galaxy, once indifferent to Earth's existence, now watches in awe. Across distant planets, civilizations that had once dismissed Earth as a primitive backwater are transfixed by the unfolding conflict. News of Earth's struggle has spread across the stars, broadcast in real time by interstellar news networks and covert transmissions. The galaxy can no longer ignore the truth. Humanity, once considered weak and insignificant, has revealed itself as a force unlike any other. Some of the galaxy's species watch with admiration, their respect growing as they witness the courage and strength of Earth's soldiers. Others are beginning to question the wisdom of their loyalty to the Galactic Council. Could the humans, despite their limited resources, be the next dominant power in the galaxy? On planets far from Earth, governments and military leaders deliberate. Many are already beginning to feel the stirrings of rebellion, their hearts turning against the once mighty Galactic Council. These leaders, once loyal to the ruling power of the galaxy, are now rethinking their positions. The images of human soldiers fighting against overwhelming odds, their fleet holding its ground against the superior forces of the alien AI, are enough to spark a change in the galaxy's collective psyche. There are whispers of support for Earth, of covert aid and alliances forming in the shadows. The underdog is no longer alone, and the tide is slowly beginning to turn. Back on Earth, the war reaches a tipping point. The alien AI, enraged by the heavy losses its fleet has suffered, has no intention of backing down. It is a creature of logic and strategy, driven by cold calculation, and its wrath is about to be unleashed in full force. The AI commands the remnants of its fleet to gather for one final assault. But this time, it's not just another battle in space. It's a full-scale attack on Earth itself. The AI launches its ultimate weapon, an orbital bombardment of unprecedented scale. The skies above Earth darken as alien warships deploy massive satellite weapons. From these hidden satellites, deadly projectiles rain down, lighting up the atmosphere with devastating explosions. Cities tremble as shockwaves reverberate across the globe. The planet's defenses are caught off guard by the sheer power of the bombardment. As explosions tear apart entire landscapes, humanity is forced to confront the stark reality of the enemy's cruelty. The bombardment is relentless, and the once hopeful humans now find themselves on the verge of defeat. Bonner watches the devastation unfold from his flagship, his heart heavy with the weight of the decision that lies ahead. His fleet is stretched thin, with many of its ships badly damaged or destroyed. The loss of life is staggering. Earth's civilians are suffering the full brunt of the AI's wrath. The skies above are filled with smoke and debris as the bombardment continues to devastate entire cities. The tension reaches new heights as Bonner grapples with a heart-wrenching choice. The human forces have pushed the aliens to the brink. But now, they must decide how to respond. Should Bonner order his fleet to launch a final strike against the alien AI, risking the lives of his soldiers in an all-or-nothing offensive? Or should he redirect his forces to protect Earth's civilians, sacrificing the military's last hope of victory in order to save those who have nothing to do with the war? It is a decision that weighs heavily on Bonner's heart. His crew, his soldiers, have already given so much. Many have already fallen in battle, their lives lost in defense of Earth. Now, the humans face a war of attrition, with the aliens determined to bring Earth to its knees. Should Bonner continue to press forward with the military campaign, risking everything for the chance to end the war once and for all? Or should he turn his attention to Earth's civilians, attempting to shield them from the devastating effects of the alien bombardment? As Bonner stands in the command center, staring at the images of the destruction unfolding on the planet below, his mind races. The weight of the decision presses down on him like 1,000 tons. His thoughts turn to the men and women under his command, to the families and loved ones they fight for. But he also knows the harsh reality. The longer the bombardment continues, the more lives will be lost. If they do not strike back, Earth's fate may be sealed. The AI's forces are too powerful, and time is running out. Bonner's mind flashes to the death of his friend, Sergeant Miller. Miller had been a constant in Bonner's life, a source of strength and support. His death had been a blow that Bonner had never fully recovered from. And now, that pain fuels his determination. The memory of Miller's sacrifice is fresh in his mind. The soldier had given his life for the cause, and Bonner cannot let that sacrifice be in vain. He knows what he must do. The decision is made. Bonner orders his fleet to assemble for a final strike. The time for defensive measures is over. The humans have proven their strength in battle, and now they must prove that they can fight for the survival of their world. With grim resolve, Bonner directs his fleet toward the heart of the alien AI's forces. The final confrontation is imminent, and there is no turning back. As the fleet moves into position, Earth's remaining ships position themselves for one final push. Bonner's voice crackles over the comms, steady and unwavering. We fight for Earth, for our future, and for those we've lost. We will not back down. The countdown begins. The tension is unbearable. Every ship is ready. Every soldier is prepared for what comes next. This is the moment where the fate of humanity will be decided. With the galaxy watching in awe, Earth's fleet prepares to make its final stand. The underdog has become a giant killer, and no matter what happens next, the galaxy will never forget the bravery and tenacity of humanity. The countdown ticks down to 0, and the final battle for Earth begins. As the battle rages on, the orbital bombardment continues to rain down on Earth. Explosions light up the sky, and the ground shakes with the force of every impact. Entire cities are reduced to rubble as the alien AI unleashes its fury, determined to wipe out humanity once and for all. But amidst the chaos, Earth's fleet has one final chance to turn the tide of the war. The time for waiting and defending is over. The humans must take the fight to the heart of the alien forces, and they must do it now. Bonner, with his unwavering resolve, orders the fleet into action. The final offensive begins. The remaining ships in Earth's fleet engage the alien forces with everything they have left. The cloaking devices that had once kept their fleet hidden are activated once again, and one by one, the human ships vanish into the darkness of space. They move like shadows, sneaking past the alien fleet's defenses. The ships are quiet, almost ghostly, as they move into position. A-drones, sleek and deadly, are deployed alongside the human ships. These drones, controlled by Earth's advanced artificial intelligence, move with precision, infiltrating the alien mothership and sabotaging its defenses. They are equipped with advanced weaponry and enhanced with the most sophisticated programming humanity has ever developed. Each drone is a tiny but deadly agent of destruction, and they swiftly dismantle the alien AI's outer defenses. The drones swarm the mothership like a swarm of angry bees, each one strategically targeting vital systems to weaken the enemy from the inside. Bonner's ship, the flagship of Earth's fleet, moves in closer to the heart of the alien forces. He knows that this is the only chance humanity has to end the war. If they fail, all will be lost. He gives the order, and his ship dives into the heart of the alien fleet. The moment is tense, the air thick with anticipation. As they close in on the alien mothership, the human crew works together with a singular purpose: to strike at the heart of the enemy. The battle is fierce as Bonner's ship weaves through the wreckage of the battlefield. Alien warships fire at them from every direction, but Earth's ships, aided by the cloaking devices and AI drones, manage to avoid the worst of the damage. The humans fight back with everything they have, firing their energy weapons at the alien fleet, creating explosions that light up the darkness of space. The once pristine, unstoppable alien forces are beginning to falter. The tide is slowly but surely turning in humanity's favor. Then, with a coordinated strike, Bonner's ship targets the alien AI's central core. The core, which controls the entire alien fleet, is the last line of defense for the enemy. If it falls, the entire alien armada will be thrown into chaos. Bonner orders his crew to fire everything they have, directing the full power of his ship's weapons at the core. The moment the blast hits, the shockwave reverberates throughout the alien mothership. Sparks fly as the alien control systems begin to fail. The alien AI is no longer in control, and the once unified fleet begins to crumble. The alien forces fall into disarray as their central command is wiped out. Ships begin to scatter, firing blindly in every direction as their coordination collapses. The once feared alien AI is defeated, and Earth's fleet seizes the opportunity to strike harder. The human ships, though battered and worn, move in with renewed energy, finishing off the remaining alien warships one by one. Victory is within reach. But the cost has been high. Earth's fleet has suffered devastating losses. Many ships have been destroyed, and countless lives have been lost. Bonner's ship, though still operational, is heavily damaged. Fires burn throughout the ship, and the crew is weary from the long hours of battle. The toll of war is evident, but the soldiers of Earth fight on. Their determination is unmatched, and their resilience is what keeps them going. Bonner, standing on the bridge of his ship, surveys the damage. His heart aches for the fallen. But there is no time to mourn. The battle is not over yet. Though the tide has turned in Earth's favor, the cost of victory has been steep. The damage to the fleet is severe, and many soldiers will never return home. But Earth has proven its strength, and the galaxy will never forget what humanity has accomplished. The final alien warships are destroyed one by one, their flames lighting up the darkness of space. As the last ship falls, a cheer erupts from the surviving human forces. The battle is over. Earth has won. But there is no time for celebration. The war has taken its toll, and the human fleet is left in tatters. The galaxy watches in awe as the once weak and insignificant humans rise to the challenge and emerge victorious. The alien eye, once thought to be invincible, has been defeated by the will of humanity. The people of Earth have shown the galaxy that even the smallest, most underestimated species can rise up and overcome impossible odds. The underdog has become the victor, and the galaxy will never look at humanity the same way again. The cost of victory is great, but the message is clear. Earth is no longer a helpless planet in the vast expanse of space. It is a force to be reckoned with. The galaxy now knows the true power of humanity, and the battle for the future has only just begun. As the smoke clears and the last of the alien forces are wiped out, Bonner looks out at the stars, the weight of the victory and the loss heavy on his shoulders. Humanity has won, but the fight is far from over. What comes next is uncertain, but one thing is clear. Earth's place in the galaxy has been forever changed. The victory of Earth's fleet has not only saved their world, but it has also sent a powerful message across the galaxy. Humanity is no longer the underdog. The era of Earth's rise has begun. As the dust settles across the battlefield, Earth's fleet emerges victorious. The once feared alien forces have been scattered, their artificial intelligence shattered, and their centralized command destroyed. The battle, though costly, has been won, and the outcome is felt throughout the galaxy. News of humanity's unexpected triumph spreads across the stars, and species that once viewed Earth as insignificant now look upon them with a mixture of respect and fear. The Galactic Council, which had once dismissed Earth as a primitive planet, is forced to confront a new reality. They had underestimated humanity's potential. And now, the tables have turned. The Council, which had long ruled the galaxy with an iron fist, must acknowledge Earth's strength, not only militarily but also in its ability to rally under pressure, its innovative technology, and the indomitable spirit of its people. This shift in power dynamics is not just a victory for Earth, but a turning point for the entire galaxy. Representatives from various planets, who had once viewed Earth with disdain, now look to humanity as an ally, if not a potential superior. The once untouchable elite of the Galactic Council, whose fleets had conquered planets with ease, now find themselves in a precarious position. They realize that the galaxy is no longer just their domain. They must engage with Earth on equal footing, and negotiations for peace begin. The Council, although reluctant, knows that Earth's might is now undeniable. The negotiation tables are set, and Earth takes its seat at the table with a strength that no one had seen coming. But for Bonner, the victory feels hollow. Despite the celebration, despite the cheers of his fellow soldiers, he is haunted by the losses. His comrades, those who fought by his side, are gone, and no victory can bring them back. The toll of war is visible on his face, in the tired lines and the deep-set sorrow in his eyes. He had led his men to victory, but the price had been steep. Many of the soldiers who had fought alongside him never made it home. Their names will be remembered, their sacrifice honored, but Bonner knows that the real cost of the war is the lives lost, the families shattered, and the scars left behind. The final moments of the story show Bonner standing alone on the observation deck of his ship, gazing out at the stars. The galaxy stretches before him, beautiful and endless. But for Bonner, the beauty of the stars is now tinged with a deep sadness. The victory, though hard-earned, feels incomplete. He knows that this is only the beginning. Earth may have won the battle, but the war for the future of the galaxy is far from over. The galaxy is vast, and there are many threats still out there. Threats far greater than the alien AI they just defeated. As Bonner reflects on the cost of the war, a new reality begins to settle in. Humanity has proven itself on the galactic stage. But with that power comes responsibility. The victory was hard-won, and the galaxy will not forget it. But now, humanity must decide how to wield this newfound strength. Will they rise as the leaders of the galaxy, shaping the future for all species? Or will they become just another power, consumed by their own ambitions, as so many others have before them? The stars before Bonner are no longer just distant points of light. They represent the vastness of the future, the unknown challenges, and the potential that Earth now holds. He knows that the path ahead will not be easy. There will be new allies, new enemies, and new battles. But humanity has already proven that it is capable of facing the impossible. They have defied the odds, and in doing so, they have become a force to be reckoned with. Just as Bonner is lost in thought, a sudden signal cuts through the calm. A message, faint and distorted, comes through the fleet's communication systems. It is an ominous warning, one that sends a chill through the crew. A new threat, even greater than the last, is on the horizon. The signal is brief, cryptic, and chilling. The aliens they defeated were only the beginning. There are other forces out there, even more powerful, and they are coming for Earth. The galaxy, which had watched in awe as humanity fought against impossible odds, now watches with bated breath as Earth's future hangs in the balance. The peace that seemed so secure just moments ago is now shattered, replaced by a new tension. The message is clear. The war for the galaxy's future is far from over. The true test of humanity's strength is still to come. As the last rays of the dying stars flicker through the ship's observation windows, Bonner feels the weight of what is to come. The battle for Earth's survival, for the future of the galaxy, is just beginning. Humanity may have won this battle, but what lies ahead could be even more dangerous than anything they've faced before. The peaceful existence they had hoped for may not be their reality after all. But Bonner, with the strength of all those who fought beside him, knows that humanity will rise to face whatever comes next. The screen fades to black, and the final words echo in the minds of the readers. Earth has won, but the war is far from over. A new chapter is about to begin, and the galaxy will never be the same. The stage is set for the next great conflict, one that will test humanity in ways they have never been tested before. What happens next is uncertain, but one thing is clear. Humanity is no longer the underdog. The galaxy may tremble at the thought of what Earth will do next, But the only certainty is that Earth will face whatever comes with the same courage, determination, and strength that has already defined them. The journey has just begun.